Don't know what you're saying. You're flying higher than a plane, and I'm not complaining.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany Palmer and today's video is going to be me trying out 3 healthy dessert recipes from TikTok. So these are literally just ones that I found. I just typed in healthy recipes in the old search bar and these are a few that came up that I thought looked really nice. One of them I actually already had saved that I genuinely wanted to try out, which is going to be the first one that we do. I say these are healthy within like little quotation marks or whatever you want to call them, because I feel like healthy is very subjective depending on like what sort of diet makes you feel good. But these are meant to be healthy, I suppose, low sugar, lower calories sort of vibe. So I suppose throughout the video I am actually going to be putting in the nutrition breakdown. I'm going to put it into like this little app that gives you the whole nutrition table, like protein, carbs, fat, calories, all of that sort of stuff. So we'll find out sort of like the whole breakdown of the dessert that we'll be making. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you for everyone that's clicked on this video today. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm really close to 400 subscribers, which is so exciting. So if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe. I'm more than happy to have you here. Every little bit of support means so much to me. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram as well, I'll have it put here or down below or something like that. And I also post a lot of content on TikTok as well if you want to follow me on there too. That would be amazing. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a little bit of a different one. Without further ado, we're just gonna get into it. Okay, so the first recipe today is going to be like blondies, which are essentially like a vanilla brownie, but they're made out of chickpeas. That's kind of like the main bulk of the brownie. I'll put up the TikTok of what I'm following. I've got my chickpeas, a whole can. I've got peanut butter, almond milk. I've got my oats, and then I've got my baking powder, whatever, which is like a big old mess, but that's fine. This is my sweetener. I've chosen sugar-free maple syrup, which, I mean, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm obsessed with it. And then the chocolate chips I got are these no-shoe sugar-free chocolate chip, which I haven't actually tried before, but I'm hoping are nice because, I mean, it's going in like 2 out of the 3 recipes I'm making today, so fingers crossed. I'm literally just gonna get started. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited. I feel like it could be really nice, hopefully. Got my blender here as well. By the looks of it in the video, the person literally just chucks everything in a blender. It says to have oat flour, but I only have oats. So I'm gonna blend the oats up first to make it into like a fine flour, which, life hack, don't go out and buy oat flour, just buy oats and then put them in a blender. It's so much cheaper and just trust me. Anyways, so I'm gonna make my oat flour first and then I'll add everything else in and then I'm gonna mix it up. So, got my oat flour. It's a nice like powdery substance now, like flour is. So it's literally a whole entire can of chickpeas. So I'm gonna drain these. The chickpeas is the part that I'm really skeptical about. I mean, which makes sense because like who puts chickpeas in a blondie recipe, but that's fine. I feel like with the right sweetener, like we have sugar-free maple syrup, I feel like it could be really nice. So I'm actually going into this with a really positive mindset, you know? It's what we need. Got my chickpeas all rinsed and washed, so I'm gonna put them in. Putting in 2 tablespoons of almond butter. I'm using peanut butter, but it said any nut butter really, so I like peanut butter. So I'm gonna use it. 1 tablespoon. The chickpeas smell really bad. I'm getting slightly less positive, but we're gonna maintain the positivity. All right, so I just need to put in a teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder is honestly my kryptonite. Every time I bake, I just put way too much of it in and it ruins the whole recipe. So I'm just gonna put like the littlest bit in because I can't trust myself. And I can't open this because it's held together by a hair tie. So I'm just gonna like squeeze it in. Oh God. A dash of almond milk. Is that a dash? I don't know, guess we'll find out. I'm gonna blend this and see what happens. Pray for me. This mixture is so thick. Maybe I should have got like a food processor because this blender, this Kmart blender is not having it. Shall I try it? It tastes like chickpeas. I don't think it's mixed properly, to be fair. Yeah, it tastes like chickpeas. I'm sorry, I can't. I like chickpeas, but like I can't deal with that. Me still licking my fingers. It's pretty like puree, like there's no obvious chunks. So I'm just gonna put it in a baking tray thingy with some baking paper and hope for the best. This is kind of what we're working with now. I've just sprinkled the chocolate chips on top, which is probably not what I'm supposed to do, but I did it anyway. I'm gonna be shocked if this doesn't just taste like chickpeas. I don't know if the oven's gonna do some fancy stuff to it and then it tastes nice, but I'm not feeling very positive right now. I'm gonna leave this for 20 minutes. Hopefully it tastes good. Okay, hi. So while they're cooking in the oven, I'm just gonna go through the like nutrition breakdown of these chickpea blondies. So I've just used an app called Easy Diet Diary, which literally you can make recipes out of, and they, depending on how many serves you say that the recipe makes, it'll give you a whole nutritional breakdown of like per serve. I'll put it on the screen. I don't need to show you on my phone. So I'll put it on the screen of like all the ingredients I put in, and then it has a little nutritional panel sort of thing down the bottom. So I'm gonna try and make it into 10 servings. So that's what I've got here, but obviously it's not cooked yet, so I don't know. But I roughly estimate that it's gonna be about 10 servings, which means that calories are gonna be 95 calories per serving, which is actually crazy. I was honestly expecting it to be a lot more because things like peanut butter and even chickpeas can be pretty high in calories. Protein 4.2, which is pretty good. Like a normal blondie would probably have like 1 gram, if that. They're marketing it as healthy and they want it to be like low sugar, low calorie. They've done a good job. I'm not gonna lie. 95 calories for a blondie is good. It's obviously not a blondie, but it's good. I'll do a taste test. So that's gonna be like the real, the real test. If it can be low calorie all at once, but if it doesn't taste good, it's not gonna be a very good replacement, you know? So I've just gotten dressed because I have to go to the gym. This blondie chickpea batter thing has genuinely been in the oven, what's the time? For about 35 minutes. It's only been there for 20. It's been in 15 minutes extra. It's still like literal mush. Like it's literally just mush. Honestly, just tastes like chickpeas. I'm gonna try a little spoonful with some chocolate chips as well. So maybe that will make it taste better. That's actually not that bad. With the chocolate chips, it honestly just tastes like I've blended up chickpeas and now I've put chocolate chips with it. And then the chocolate chips taste good. So it's making the chickpeas taste good. I'm not trying to be like rude or anything, because obviously this is someone's recipe that they've made and it's probably me that's done it to stuff it up. Let's be honest, I'm not really much of a chef. Checked out this girl's channel, TikTok page or whatever you want to call it, and she's got so many like really nice looking like creative as recipes. So I wouldn't even like dream of being able to like think up even something remotely like this. So shout out to her. I've probably done something terribly wrong. I'm like sitting here bad mouthing it, but I'm not eating it at the same time. So anyways, that one was a little bit of a fail. Was probably my fault, but it's fine. But we're gonna move on to the next recipe. Hi everyone, I'm back again. It's literally like I've just worked and I've come back, so I'm gonna film recipe number 2, which is going to be like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's only 5 ingredients and it's supposed to be healthy. The last one was a bit of a fail, and it could have been the recipe, could have been something that I did, who knows? But it was definitely a fail. I'm hoping that this one is a little bit more successful. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like where can we go wrong with this recipe? You know what I mean? My roommates are sitting out in the lounge room, so I'm not going to be talking over this one because I don't want to disturb them. And I also haven't quite gotten over the whole awkwardness of filming in front of people yet. Like I still just like cannot fathom it. So I'm not going to be talking in this one, but I'll show you like the TikTok that I'm following. I'll put it up now. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, hi, I just finished putting the mixture all together and stuff like that. And oh my my God, I tried the mixture. You would have seen my reaction. But it was so nice. Like, I'm actually have really high hopes for this recipe. I'm really excited about this recipe, guys. So I've put it in the same app that I did before, and I'll put it here, the whole entire breakdown. This one is provided, again, I haven't split up the batter yet. So I'm hoping I get at least 10 cookies out of it. If that changes for any reason, I'll let you know. If we're talking things like sugar, obviously this one doesn't show you how much sugar is in it. But I mean, I'm using sugar-free maple syrup, which like that compared to like half a cup of sugar-free maple syrup compared to half a cup of sugar, like it's gonna make a huge difference if you're trying to be lower in sugar. Has 7.6 grams of protein, like holy moly, that's pretty good for a cookie. At least for myself, when I think of a healthy recipe, I think low calorie sort of dessert, you know what I mean? But if you look in the aspects of if like you want something low sugar, this is like perfect, this recipe. But yeah, it just depends on what your definition of healthy is, I suppose. Next time you see me, I'll stop rambling. I'll be trying the cookies. So I'm so excited. Hi friends, I'm gonna taste test this cookie. I think I overcooked them, so I mean, that's my fault. There we go, very nice. I'm just gonna try it. Very dry. Not bad though, you know? It's not super sweet, so if you don't like really sweet things, it's actually quite good. It's nice. Like, I'm not, like, I'll eat the rest of this cookie, is what I'm trying to say, you know? And it's definitely good if you want a healthier option. It is probably healthier than a normal cookie. I mean, I rate it, you know? I can taste the peanut butter as well, which is nice, because I fucking love peanut butter. I also have very low standards because of how the last recipe went. So the fact that it's like a solid mass that's cooked through is a win. Now let's move on to the next recipe. Hello friends, me again. So we are up to our last dessert, healthy dessert recipe from TikTok. This one, I think I've said this about every single one of them, but this one I have high hopes for. I feel like it's just gonna be like a baked oats, you know? Like, where could you actually go wrong? You know what I mean? Sorry if you keep seeing this thing. It's like a plant that's hanging from the roof. Kind of annoying, but sorry. This one, this is the one. This is the one. Again, I'm not going to be talking because my roommates are all out there and I don't want to disturb them / don't want to be chatting in front of them and all of that sort of stuff. I'm a little bit awkward. I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm not going to waste your time. I feel like I'm a rambler, but I'm not going to ramble. So let's get straight into it. But I just finished making it, so awesome. I'm gonna pop it in the oven. It doesn't tell me how long or what heat, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on it. They're open. I'm one of those people that, like, when I go through the kitchen, I open like every single cupboard and door and I just leave them open and then it just looks like a fucking bomb site. Anyways, this is what we're working with. I think my tray's a little bit too big, but it's fine. So I just finished baking it all and I've put it like in the oven. I feel like this one's gonna turn out okay. I don't know though. I feel like if things have not turned out well with this one as well, then it's something that I'm doing, you know? It's fine. Anyways, done the same dealio, put them in the phone, put them in the app, whatever you wanna call it, pop it up here. Oh my God, I'm sorry, my throat. You know when you don't spend the whole day talking and then you talk and your voice is like, what are you doing? That's me right now. In the TikTok, she said that half is 148 calories. So like, I'm assuming she's only eating half, or maybe she's eating the whole thing. I don't know, you do you. But that's what she says. at the end. I put it in my thing. Obviously I've used slightly different ingredients, like her chocolate chips might have been different to mine. I used a relatively big banana, so I think I put in that the banana was a large one, which would have made it more calories. Anyways, mine came out to, I made it into 2 serves. So mine came out into that it was 192 calories for half of the loaf that I made just then, so half of that thing. Hers was 148. It's probably like, it's not much, like it's literally like 40 calories difference, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's got 7.1 grams of protein per serving, so 1/2 of that is 7.1 grams of protein, which like isn't amazing, but like it's pretty damn good. I feel like it's going to come down to taste and how filling I find it, if that makes sense. Like, it's all well and good for it to be 200 calories, but if it's not filling, then, you know, I'm just not really here for it. Next time you see me, I will be tasting it. I have no idea how long it's going to take to cook because it doesn't tell me on TikTok, so that'll be fun. I wish you saw the panic in my face when I realized this was in the oven because I completely forgot. Genuinely, like, out of my brain. I put it in the oven and then it was out of my brain. Anyways, it didn't burn though. I honestly got it at the perfect time, I reckon, because it is looking so good. Are you ready for the reveal? Are we ready? It's a bit lopsided, but that's my fault. But look at it. Close up on this bad boy. I reckon this is gonna taste good. I really reckon this is gonna taste good. Okay. I'm really excited about this one. Oh, that is so good. Stop it. This is so good. This isn't even like a, it's good for being healthy. Like, this is just yum. Good job to the girl that created this, because it's delicious. All of the hardship that we went through in the first 10 minutes of this video was all goddamn worth it, because this tastes so good. Anyways, I'm gonna stop making love to this loaf of whatever it is. That's pretty much it. I'm really glad we finished on a high. Sorry if it's out of focus. My camera's kind of fucking up a little bit. It's always fun. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to, it's a cuckoo clock. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm so close to 400 subscribers and it would honestly mean the whole entire world to me if you were to subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This was a fun video. So if you enjoyed it, I'd love to do more. There's so many recipes out there. So this was really fun to do. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video.
What you're saying.